Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ron and today we're diving into the world of Swiss taxes. If you have recently moved to Switzerland or are planning to, understanding the tax system here can be a bit daunting. So let's break it down with the 5 key things you need to know about the Swiss taxes as a new arrival. First things first, your residence permit significantly impacts your tax status in Switzerland. There are different types of residence permits, such as B, C, and L permits. For instance, a B permit is typically for foreigners who stay in Switzerland for a longer period and are taxed at source by their employer. However, if B permit holders exceed an annual gross salary of 120,000 Swiss francs or cross any cantonal secondary income or wealth thresholds, they must file a tax return even if they are taxed at source. People with C permits, which you usually get after staying 5 or more years in Switzerland, must file a tax return each year like Swiss citizens and are not taxed at source. So in short, B permit holders, make sure you know whether you have to file a tax return. Second, tax levels: federal, canton, municipality. Switzerland has a unique tax structure with 3 levels of taxation: federal, canton, and municipal. The federal tax is uniform across the country, but cantonal and municipal taxes vary significantly. Each canton sets its own tax rates, and within each canton, municipalities can also set their own rates. This means where you live can greatly impact your overall tax burden. For example, living in Zurich might mean higher taxes compared to living in Zug, which is known for its lower tax rates. It's helpful to consider these differences when choosing where to live. Speaking of where you live, your place of residence is a major factor in determining your tax liability, as we just discovered. In Switzerland, you're taxed for the full year based on where you reside as of December 31st of the tax year. This means if you move from one canton to another during the year, you will be taxed based on where you have lived at the end of the year for the full year. This is different from relocations in and out of the country, as your tax residency usually starts or ends with the date of entry or departure, leading to partial year tax liabilities. This means that you are only taxed for the part of the year in which you have lived in Switzerland. Respecting tax deadlines in Switzerland is crucial. For individuals, the tax return is generally due by the end of March of the following year, but this can vary by canton. Missing deadlines can result in fines and interest charges depending on the canton, so it's important to be punctual. If you need more time, you can request an extension, but in most cantons, this has to be done before the original deadline. Equally important, but often overlooked, is the 30-day non-extendable objection deadline for tax assessments from the tax office. The assessment is essentially the tax office's audit of your submitted tax return, and it determines the actual tax liability. It is crucial to review their assessment carefully to ensure its accuracy. Staying organized and aware of these deadlines will save you from unnecessary penalties and unwanted surprises. Communication with the tax office. Lastly, effective communication with the tax office is essential. A big benefit of Swiss authorities is that they are approachable and you can clarify topics like questions about deadlines or uncertainties about your residency situation with an email or a call. Swiss tax authorities are known for being precise and efficient, but sometimes you need to be proactive to ensure everything is on track. For example, we regularly help new arrivals with more complex residency situations, like international commuters, to ensure the tax office applies the proper status and process. Many cantonal tax offices offer assistance in English in addition to the standard language of their canton, though this is less common in French-speaking cantons. So in some cases, a written request can be more efficient than a call. So there you have it, the 5 key things you need to know about Swiss taxes as a new arrival. Understanding these basics can make your transition to Switzerland much smoother and help you avoid any tax-related surprises. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.